Hi everyone, my name is Prithvi from Informatica GCS, and today we will be talking about Metadata Platform Service in CDGC introduced in the April release. The agenda is to learn about Metadata Platform Service, how does the flow diagram looks like, and what are the logs to check in case of any failure. Metadata Platform Service enables you to perform profiling activities for the jobs you run in MCC. It is one of the mandatory services if you want to run profiling in CDGC. When you hit profiling in the MCC app, a data profiling estimation job is triggered. The role of this job is to estimate the load size, and depending upon the load size, small, medium, or large, it will be initiating the data profiling job. And then it will be submitting the batch profiles to the MPS agent application. This is how MPS would look like in your runtime environment. It is up and running. That means you can run profiling in CDGC. Now let us look at the flow diagram of Metadata Platform Service. When we hit profiling in MCC, we will be discovering the datasets as part of the catalog source. That means we are reading the data from the lake. Once we read the data, we would be generating the mapping XML for each dataset, and then we would be dividing this mapping into batch sizes. Once the n number of mappings are generated for each batch to be completed, we will be creating a manifest file. This manifest file will contain information of all the mappings in a batch and some other metadata that would be needed for ingestion. Once manifest file is created, it is zipped along with the mapping XMLs and combined together and uploaded into the S3 staging location. Now, the batch profiling task would now be submitted to the MPS application agent with the help of channel service. Once the MPS receives the new batch request, it will parse the orchestration task payload and will discover where exactly the zip file was uploaded. Once it has all the information, it will download the zip file and extract it locally. Each mapping one by one would be submitted to the local DIS, and it will deploy the mappings and set the callback URL to its own local host and own port. Now DIS will execute the mapping, and then the callback would be submitted back to the MPS, and MPS will read the results file where mapping was written. MPS will copy the result to its own local directory and convert to the Avro files. The whole process would be happening for all the mappings that were present in the batch. And once we receive the once the Avro files are generated, the profile batch would be considered as completed. This is how the profiling pipeline would look like in MCC. The first one is the estimation job that will take care of the load size, and it will be initiating the batch profiling tasks. Task progress tracker is nothing but the orchestration job. Now, if you're interested in checking the logs for the MPS service, it would not be coming by default in the agent side. You have to set a custom property in the metadata platform service custom configuration. Console log is equals to true, and after setting this, you should be able to see the service logs, the metadata platform service logs. This is how the MPS logs would look like. This is the file that we are interested in case of any failures in the MPS side. You can also check which service log to check from here. Like when you go to the log section, it will tell you which service name would contain the error details, and you can check the following logs under Kibana. Please share your feedbacks at supportvideos@informatica.com or write us on Twitter. Thank you.